Hey guys, it's James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound, now with two of the boys from Sleep On It, Zach and Teddy. How are you boys?
Doing well, how are you?
Yeah, very good, man. Very, very good. It's lovely to see you. So the album came out in November.
Yes, it did.
How has the reaction been playing those songs live? You enjoying it, I take it?
It's been fantastic. This is really the first time that we have had the chance to really dive into the record live.
Yeah.
Just because we were on tour with Waterparks As It Is in Chapel in November. We had just
what a lineup that is,
Oh, it was fantastic.
That's an unbelievable
Absolutely fantastic lineup. But the record had just come out, so like we didn't really want to play anything that wasn't a single.
Yeah.
So we really only got to play the songs that people had been hearing. But we're such a big fan, which sounds so arrogant. We're such a big fan of the entire record in itself that like we wanted to play these other songs.
Yeah.
So this time we're playing some new songs that we haven't played live before. And honestly, the reaction's been fantastic. Especially for our first time ever being in the UK. Like the crowds have been so loud and so passionate. It's been absolutely incredible.
No, that's great to hear. That's really, really great to hear. And I want to talk about the record a little bit because obviously you're working with our boy Derek from Steak Champs on there, which is great. How's he been to work with? How is he in the studio? What's his vibe?
Derek he's like really knowledgeable about like melodies and stuff. He really brought a lot to the table, like vocally for us. And like, you know, we're fans of Steak Champs, so we kind of get his vibe, and like we worked with him on our first EP, and we like right off the bat, it was just like a very strong vibe. Like we were just kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
So it was like a really natural fit.
No, that's cool. It's funny, we were talking to him before and he was saying about, because they've been working with Mark from Blink on their new record. Yep. He was saying like, oh, he was really good at like setting a mood and he kind of looks after younger bands in the scene. Is he passing on that love? He better be.
Oh, speaking of Derek.
I know, he's in the background there and we'll go and shout at him if he's not spreading the love to you guys. No, is he good with the advice? Has he been kind of picking his brain a bit?
He's very much like a Yoda. Derek, he's been through this all before, and you know we're kind of babies here, so he's very good at kind of guiding us along the path in a way.
That's cool.
And then yeah, he was really good with helping us write some melodies. Me and him kind of spent some time in the control room together alone, just really picking apart the songs. And he's also really good with structuring songs. We kind of switched some songs around and flipped them a little bit and kind of changed them up in the studio last minute just to kind of make the songs themselves flow a little better. That's something he's really good at as well. So
sure.
we owe him a lot for the last two. So
amazing to hear. I want to ask you a bit because you've been building up a nice little fan community online. Actually, I've noticed.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Sleepyhead Team. Sleepyhead Team.
Sleepyheads. Yeah, the Sleepyheads.
Awesome. I like that a lot. So kind of cool things you've been doing. Let's talk first about these postcards. Now, how did that come about? Whose idea was this? Talk me through it. Where's that all come from?
I believe that was Jake's idea. Do you know more about this than me?
Yeah, so that was Jake, our other guitar player. He's been kind of, you know, heading the Sleepyhead team. It was something that, like, when we were growing up, a lot of bands did, you know, kind of fan clubs like this, and I feel like it doesn't happen as often now. So it was something that we wanted to do and really create that, like, personal interaction with the fans. So the postcards was that's kind of like an introduction. That was like the first mission. And that was kind of like, you know, if you sign up, put in your, you know, address and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like a simple way to say thank you and welcome to the team.
Yeah, it's a really nice idea, actually. I love that kind of fan
100%. I mean, we all grew up in like the street team era, you know, like you sign up, you get some posters or some stickers or whatever sent to you.
Sure.
And then they're like, email us back when you need more and we'll send you. And so like, that was something that was really cool for us growing up. You feel closer to those bands that label, that community. So it's something that, definitely we feel has been lacking in the music scene.
Sure.
Like, that really close personal interaction with a fan. So we kind of wanted to do something just special and just kind of something to kind of make us seem a little closer to the ground.
No, it's nice.
You know?
No, it's a really nice like kind of communication direct with the fans. So do you know what you want to do with it next? Are there any kind of more ideas in the pipeline?
I don't really know what we're gonna do next. That's kind of Jake's thing.
Cool.
Jake is the street team king.
He's the
He's
guru.
very marketing minded.
Nice.
Yeah, very PR forward. So
that's cool.
That's kind of his brainchild. But I'm sure whatever comes next is gonna be just as cool, just as intimate.
Yeah, but there will be stuff, I guess is the point.
There's definitely more stuff coming.
That's really cool to hear. That's a really, really good idea. Last thing I wanted to ask you guys about, because I saw you guys tweet about this the other day, well, I guess a couple of weeks back now, because it was the 15th anniversary of Take This to Your Grave. You just mentioned you saw Fall Out Boy back in Warped the other day. What is it about that album that was so formative for you guys, you think? I know, big question, big question.
That record is really the one that started it all for me. I mean, like, I was 9 years old when that record came out, and I know, if that doesn't make you feel old, right?
Dude, I feel very similarly on that one. That's fine.
I'm like, holy shit, I've been listening to this for 15 years. But there was something, and I'm sure it's all shit that's been said about, but there was something so honest and real and just aggressive about that record at the time. I mean, you listen to Tell That Mick, like that song kicks in right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, it just hits you right in the face, and that's something that I never forgot. And then just the brutal honesty of those lyrics really just kind of caught me. The melodies are fantastic.
Sure.
Like, it was really just the perfect storm at the time when I needed to hear it, and 15 years later, it still sounds fantastic. Like,
yeah,
it holds up. It's still, I could still listen to that record front to back without skipping a song, and there's a reason that they're one of my favorite bands of all time. So, amazing. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about Fall Out Boy.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that album also kind of started like lay down the foundation for Chicago scene, which is where we're from. And I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, but I moved to Chicago because I wanted to be more involved in music and stuff, and like Fall Out Boy, bands like that was a big reason why I was attracted to the city of Chicago and like the scene and stuff. Amazing. So when I listen to that record, I think about all the bands that have come from Chicago and how that kind of kickstarted a whole like wave of music.
I was gonna say, like, it's definitely an arguable statement, but like Take This to Your Grave really was one of the like 5 records that really kickstarted the new wave of pop punk in that era.
Very true.
I'm not even gonna try and list the other ones because I don't want to get booed on the internet. But
no, sure.
But that one was one of those records that really it started a new wave, and it brought in a lot of new fans. Fall Out Boy in that era and still today was a very, very forward-thinking band. They really captured like using social media and branding themselves in such a way to make themselves more appealing, and they just really changed the whole game, and it all started with that record. So amazing.
It is such a great record. It's great to see you guys celebrate it, and best of luck with everything you guys are doing. Love
Thank
the
you so
album.
much.
Enjoy the live shows. All right, sleep on it, everybody.
Thanks, guys.